And welcome into State Champs at the state finals. We have two new champions to crown. But before we do that, along with Coach Greg Durham, my name is Sean Belegian. Coach, let's get right to it. Another momentous chapter in a momentous rivalry that is Detroit Catholic Central and Brother Rice. They played two dandies already this year. How could they better that, you ask? How about an overtime matchup in the state championship? What a fantastic game, and congratulations to Brother Rice, Coach, for coming away with that 9-8 overtime victory.
You know, Brother Rice had a great game plan, as we talked about. They did exactly what they should have done. They should have slowed the game down. They didn't win as many faceoffs. Actually, CC countered them. It was like maybe 11-9 right around there, or 10-8, something like that. I can't remember the exact number, but they neutralized Danny Holt for the most part. They started out 3-0 first quarter. Second quarter, Rice climbed back, got a couple penalties, moved forward. They ended up scoring. It was a big transition right at the half where CC turned the ball over. Rice got it back, scored a goal, got a penalty, and then scored with 2 seconds left. I think it was Hanson Plonky scored with 2 seconds left. And they go take a 6-5 lead. And just seeing that, the atmosphere was electric. It was loud. It was really intense. It was exactly what you expect from a rivalry game. Second half, more of the same, really close, back and forth goals. It was just an amazing game altogether. It was what you expect with the two best teams in the state. CC ties it up. It was 8-8, goes to overtime. Danny Holt wins a faceoff back. I remember Luke Zidell going and make a check on Danny and breaks his stick. He's got to come off the field. Wechter has the ball. Coaches are trying to call timeouts. He ended up shooting, bouncer over Matthew Cranston's upper shoulder. They get the game winner. Goes in the books. Historic win for Rice. Congrats to them. Ajay had them ready to go.
16th state title in 18 appearances. Of course, that is the most in state history. And avenged two earlier losses this year. You mentioned Ben Wechter, a sophomore, a goal for the ages. So again, Coach, congratulations to Brother Rice getting it done in Division I. An unbelievable season in Division I across the board.
Oh, yeah. Those two teams finished at the finals. It's exactly what we wanted. It may not be the best result for CC. Great result for Rice. But, I'm sure we will see them in the future there again.
And we move to Division II, where congratulations must go out to East Grand Rapids. The Pioneers win in Division II with a 15-10 victory over Detroit Country Day. A phenomenal season for the Pioneers, and certainly, Coach, a deserving Division II champion.
I think that, EGR coming into this game, they were on all cylinders. Their offense looked fantastic. They beat them 15-10. They beat Country Day. Coach Garland, this is his last season at Country Day. Kudos to him for building a great program. But unfortunately they lost to EGR, who was stacked, ready to go. They dominated the game pretty much. They're going to be something proud. I think that was their seventh state title in school history. Division II. Coach Osikoff, he's a fantastic guy. He's done a great job with that program over the years, and you're going to see them only getting better.
So how about this playoff run, Coach, by East Grand Rapids, Linden, Dexter, Dearborn Divine Child, Forest Hills Northern, DCD? Not an easy path by any stretch of the imagination.
No, it was really competitive in D2 for them. They went it all the way there. I think they were just destined to win it. They did a great job. They have a slew of young players. I think you're going to see a lot more EGR success in the future.
And let's move over to the girls' side. Certainly another banner year. Coach, you've had a front row seat for the growth of this incredible sport at that level. Shout out to South Lyon United. They knock off Heartland 6-3, capture the D1 title, and Coach, an undefeated season at 24-0. What a phenomenal season by SLU.
Just an unbelievable season by South Lyon. Congratulations, ladies. That was a fantastic season. You got Shaylin Perry. She had 3 goals in the game. They held Heartland to the fewest goals in finals history. Unbelievable. Great job, ladies.
Another overtime matchup. And in Division II, the shout-out goes to the Yellow Jackets. Detroit Country Day wins in overtime, knocking off Grand Rapids Catholic Central by a score of 10-9. By the way, the same score as last year, but the other way around. Unbelievable game, Coach. An unbelievable way to finish this season.
Yeah, and who scores the game winner? A freshman, right? Charlotte Cook, great job, scores the game winner. DCD wins. They're one of many titles they've had. They've done an outstanding job. Back and forth. Grand Rapids Catholic Central, there again, losing in overtime, hold their heads high. They did a great job this season, and I'm sure we'll see those two teams back again sometime soon.
Want to give a shout-out in a losing effort. Lily Engstrom, 6 goals on the day. DCD's Jackie Calso, 3 goals on the day. But at the end of the day, an overtime thriller won by Detroit Country Day, 10-9. Coach, just another fantastic season. As year after year, I know it's cliche, it just seems like it gets better and better in the great state of Michigan.
I think what we saw in the boys level was that we saw a lot of new teams break through the ice a little bit, get in that playoff run. Like a Matawan, like Caledonia. We really saw those teams rise, and hopefully those programs can continuously hold and develop, because that's the key. If you can continuously build every year and keep yourself in it, and those top 8 teams, you're going to be successful as a program.
Well, before we bid you adieu for the season, we have one more order of business. The coaches are debating this as we speak. Coach, we have to figure out who our Warrior Lacrosse Player of the Year is, and we'll let you know about that in a little bit. That's our last order of business. I want to say for the coach, always a pleasure working with you. I know we'll see each other again as we have to give that Warrior Lacrosse Player of the Year award out. John Kidd behind the scenes. We can't do anything around here without you. Kevin Trzynski, appreciate you. Most importantly, thank you for watching us each and every week and your support for everybody involved. My name is Sean Belegian, saying what a fantastic season, and so long from State Champs at the State Finals. State Champs at the State Finals is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Be curious, make magic. Visit ltu.edu. State Champs at the State Finals is also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of the MHSAA, and Warrior Lacrosse, Michigan-based, Michigan-built.